Hey everybody, Gary Ward here. Just some thoughts on yesterday's performances against Bodø Glimt. The under-19s played in the UEFA Youth League with a dominating 6-0 victory. Definitely recommend you all go and check out some of the goals on there. Excellent performance again. Top of the table after their game before any others kicked off. Good performance. 6 points on the board for the under-19s in the UEFA Youth League. So positive stuff again coming from our academy. So let's hope that funnels up into the first team. Obviously, last night it didn't funnel up in terms of the result. However, we came away with a point against Bodø Glimt. Bodø Glimt obviously a very good team. They're 22, 23 games into their domestic season. So a lot of football that they've played in comparison to Tottenham. Maybe I'm just looking for an excuse, but I don't think we turned up really at all. And I'm sure a lot of you will agree to that. I like to look at stats as well. I use FootMob as my stats thing. Other apps are available, obviously. And looking at it, I don't think they really told the game to me. I thought we were dominated in possession. However, it was 52%, 48% in favour of Bodø Glimt, which surprised me. I thought that we had really next to no possession for a good 65, 70 minutes. Maybe that last sort of 15, 20 minutes, there was some possession because we started to play and we brought on some players that were able to retain the ball, quite frankly. You know, Javi Simmons, Mohamed Kudus, Joao Polinia, Archie Gray. I thought was really positive when he came on. But that's a surprising one for ball possession. 8 shots from Tottenham, only 3 on target, which is concerning. However, Bodø Glimt had 18 shots and only 4 of them were on target. And look, if they could finish, that it would have been out of reach very early on. It was a really disappointing performance overall. I have to say again, my biggest concern is this forward line. It is the balance. There's just no balance there, and I don't believe that Richarlison is a central striker. He can't play with his back to the goal. His first touch is quite sloppy, and as we saw early on in the first sort of 4 or 5 minutes, it's just not ready. It's just not prepared for something coming in. But let me know your thoughts on yesterday. Is there room for concern, or is it still that we're just very early on in the Thomas Frank reign?